Well, the Texas oyster season is about to begin after last year's very difficult harvest that lasted just days rather than months. Fox 26 business reporter Tom Zizka says there are much bigger expectations this time around.
These oyster boats in San Leon are idle now. The new oyster season begins officially November 1st, but because that's a weekend, they will go out with their crews Monday morning, and those crews will be cautiously optimistic. At the Prestige Oyster Docks, boats are arriving from other parts of the Gulf Coast, hopeful for more work than last season when it was closed by state regulators after just a few days because there weren't enough mature oysters to go around. How much have things perhaps improved?
Well, we're very optimistic this year. You know, we have 3 areas open in Galveston Bay, some of which haven't opened in 5+ years. And we've had favorable conditions, and I'm excited. There's good energy around.
The sunrise harvest floating above the oyster beds 9 feet below can be a mad scramble, hauling up baskets of shellfish that are large enough to be legal and plentiful enough to reach the daily limit. Recent years have been challenging as state regulators found the oysters often too small to harvest. This year, though, Texas Parks and Wildlife will start with 11 of the state's 28 areas open for fishing across a wide swath of coast that should serve to spread the boats out rather than have them concentrated in limited spots.
Based on the favorable conditions that we've had and what we're seeing out there from the sampling numbers that Parks and Wildlife has provided us, from what we're seeing on our grounds, we feel we have a few good months in us of market-sized harvestable oysters. And then the smaller oysters will need time to rest and recover, and they'll be there for next year.
Despite this cautious optimism of a few good months of oyster fishing on Texas waterways, the oyster crews say it is a far cry from where it used to be. Hurricane Ike, they say, did a real number on the water and the oyster reefs that has never fully recovered, and they are still working today, almost 20 years later, to get it healthy again. Watching your money, I'm Tom Zizka, Fox 26 News.